California Highway Patrol. What's up everyone, General Discharge here. Today's video is going to be discussing the California Highway Patrol. While they're called Highway Patrol, they don't just patrol highways. They're actually California's state police. In fact, they're the largest state police agency in the United States, with over 7,600 sworn officers. This is their badge. From a SWAT team, bomb squad, to K-9 units, you're about to find out just how much there is to the California Highway Patrol. If you're interested in learning more about the California Highway Patrol, its missions, capabilities, resources, training, and requirements, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Before we jump into it, make sure to take a moment and show us some love and support by liking our video and subscribing to our channel. Your support is our lifeblood. Do not hesitate to ask us questions in the comment section below. We check everything. The mission of the California Highway Patrol is to provide the highest level of safety, service, and security to the state of California. While CHP can enforce any state law within the state of California, its primary mission is related to transportation. The CHP performs its primary traffic management function on all state highways constructed as freeways in both incorporated and unincorporated areas of the state. If you don't know what that means, in the US, an unincorporated area generally refers to the part of a county that is outside any municipality, meaning there's no local police. In several areas throughout the state, the CHP are the only law enforcement agency around, which means they'll be performing the same duties as the local sheriffs and police departments. In total, the CHP currently patrols approximately 380,000 lane miles of roadway throughout California. The California Highway Patrol is often described as a paramilitary department. The uniforms, ranks and insignias, chain of command, and the long-standing traditions resemble a military organization. Now that you've been given an overview of the CHP, let's get into what opportunities CHP officers have in their careers. We'll start off with the most common position, patrol officers. Patrol officers are just the tip of the iceberg though. You'll soon realize how many opportunities the California Highway Patrol really has. CHP patrol officers do what you'd imagine any sort of law enforcement personnel perform. They do vehicle stops, assist with accidents, road blockages, assist disabled motorists, etc. What sets the CHP apart from other law enforcement entities, however, is that if a CHP officer comes across a fatal collision, they don't have the luxury of calling in a detective. They are the detectives. They investigate their own agency traffic collisions as well as other agencies when they're involved in on-duty traffic collisions. On any given day, patrol officers choose or are assigned a beat, which is the area they will patrol for the day, and either have an 8, 9, or 10-hour shift on the A, B, or C watch. A watches are in the morning, and mostly deal with crashes and traffic enforcement. B watches are midday, and officers look for drunk drivers, high-speed vehicles, hit and runs, pursuits, and much more. And then C watches, the graveyard shift, mostly look for drunk drivers. When there are no pending calls to respond to, CHP officers can do whatever type of enforcement they like setting up a radar or LiDAR and catching high-speed drivers. Now let's get into some of the specialized units that CHP officers can find themselves in further down their careers. On screen are all of them. There's a lot, isn't there? Let's get into these one by one, starting with K-9 officers. CHP officers may be afforded the opportunity to serve with a K-9. CHP K-9s perform a variety of functions, such as drug detection, human scent detection, contraband, and explosives. K-9 officers go through an additional 13 weeks of training with their dogs, and the dogs become their 24/7 responsibility. Next up is a motorcycle officer. This job is everything a CHP officer does, but on a motorcycle. In order to become a motorcycle officer, also referred to as motors, you have to attend an intense 2-week motor training course at the CHP Academy. 50% of those who attend this course do not pass, so you'll have to earn it. Now on to the SWAT team. The SWAT team resolves or mitigates high-risk or potentially hazard incidents occurring at state facilities, serves as a rapid deployment force, and provides counter-assault team support to the Dignitary Protection Section and Governor's Protective Detail. They also conduct warrant services. Up next is the Hazardous Device Detail. The HDD is essentially the bomb squad of CHP. It consists of technicians and investigators with specialized skills and training in the detection, recognition, and disposal of explosive devices. They also used explosives detection canines. Moving on to air operations. CHP air operations consist of over 150 crew members flying out of 8 air units strategically placed throughout the state. The crews are made up of highly trained individuals who started their careers as patrol officers. Some of their missions include rescues from rocky cliffs, providing advanced life support to injured persons, and managing complex law enforcement events. Next up is the Dignitary Protection Services. Operating from both Los Angeles and Sacramento, DPS is responsible for the protection of state constitutional officers such as the California Governor, Lieutenant Governor, and Secretary of State. Think of these officers as the Secret Service of California. In fact, the DPS works very closely with the State Department and Secret Service, and aids them in protecting the President and Vice President if they visit California. They also have a Judicial Protection section. Did you know General Discharge has an Instagram? We actively post memes, video updates, and whatever else we feel like. Join the team and follow us at general.discharge. Links in the description. Now back to the video, where they protect the California Supreme Court and the California Court of Appeal throughout the state. That means that some days you'll be in a suit driving a judge around and protecting them, and others you'll be acting as a court bailiff. Now on to Capitol Protective Services. These officers protect the Capitol area in California. This also includes the hundreds of state facilities in Sacramento, which is California's capital. They are deployed to the Capitol area 24/7, 365, providing safety and security to staff and visitors to the Capitol area. Second to last is the Mounted Patrol Unit. This unit does everything a CHP officer does, but on a horse. They are utilized for crowd control and civil unrest situations. They are always ready to deploy at a moment's notice. And last but not least, MATE. MATE stands for Multidisciplinary Accident Investigation Team. The objective of MATE is to conduct in-depth investigations and analysis of traffic collisions throughout the state. They use a state-of-the-art technology to assess collisions, finding causation factors to prevent collisions of a similar nature from occurring again. MATE is usually requested by an area office to handle major crashes, as well as crashes that have multiple fatalities. While not on the list, there's even another unit you can serve in as a CHP officer. There are various gang units throughout the state, such as the Riverside County and Coachella Valley Gang Task Forces and MAGIC, which stands for Multi-Agency Gang Enforcement Consortium. CHP officers may also assist federal task forces like the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force, and provides assistance to the FBI, ATF, and DEA task forces throughout the state as needed. As you can see, we weren't lying when we said that there are several things that the California Highway Patrol can do. If you find yourself serving as a CHP officer, you'll have plenty of tracks to choose from. But in order to become a CHP officer, you have to go through the CHP Academy, and you have to be accepted in the program in the first place. Let's go over the training and requirements to get into the CHP. The 28-week CHP Academy is revered worldwide. All CHP cadets go through the same elite training that takes place at the Sacramento campus. Life at the Academy consists of a regulated system of academics, exercise, diet, and self-discipline. By graduation day, you will have earned and take great pride in your new position as an officer of the CHP. If you complete the academy, you walk out in the best shape of your life, and you will be challenged on a daily basis while being there. In the beginning, it feels more like a boot camp, because they have to see who wants to be there. With all the material you have to learn there will be times where you have to take up to 3 different academic tests on the same day. Not only that, you'll get to experience the CHP's highly renowned Emergency Vehicle Operations course, or EVOC for short. You'll be trained and tested in vehicle placement, high-speed driving, Code 3 emergency driving, and pursuit driving. While they want you to succeed at the academy, it will be no easy feat. Okay, so you know what kind of training you'll be expected to go through if you decide to embark on this journey. But what are the requirements? The minimum requirements to become a CHP officer are these. Pause the screen to take a longer look. You'll also have to pass the Physical Abilities Test, or PAT for short. To successfully pass the PAT, you'll have to do this. Pause the screen to take a longer look. Just keep in mind that if you fail any component of the PAT, it will result in an automatic disqualification and will end your hiring process, making you reapply in the next exam cycle. Show up prepared. Also, the application process from initial appointment to showing up to the academy can be anywhere from 12 to 18 months. The selection process is a testing and evaluation process that is mandated by state law and the California State Commission on Peace Officer Standards and Training. It is comprised of 6 steps: application acceptance, physical ability test, written exam, background investigation with voice stress analyzer, medical evaluation, and psychological evaluation. All testing and evaluation take place at each of the 8 geographical CHP division areas throughout the state. And there you go. You now know a decent overview of the California Highway Patrol. There is a remarkable esprit de corps in the California Highway Patrol that is unique to this organization, and it is an excellent career opportunity if you want to give back to your community. If you're into learning more about other civilian and law enforcement entities, we've done plenty of videos on them. On screen are all the videos we've done thus far. There will be a playlist in the description for them. Well, that is the down and dirty of the California Highway Patrol. If you learned something from this video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. As always, thank you for watching. Do you even want to be here? A big shout out to all of our YouTube members and our patrons over at our Patreon. Thank you all so much for taking the extra step in supporting our channel. It is much appreciated. If you'd like to be featured on a general discharge video, consider joining our membership with the link in the description or the join button to the left of the subscribe button, or go give our Patreon a look and join the team. Here's Nick Nausea.
All your friends are subscribing to General Discharge, and you don't even want to be here.